Something really traumatic happened to me and Chopper on Monday 15 April 2024. It's really hard for me to talk about, but I think it's important to share. You guys have also been so loving to our pets and being there that it's only right to keep you guys in the loop. Unfortunately, this video is sensitive and I want to warn you of that. For anyone who is new here, my name is Hang and I have a dog named Chopper. This is Chopper and he has two cat siblings. They get along really well and he also has doggy friends. Chopper loves walks and laying in the grass. That's his source of happiness.
Chopper, outside walk? Yeah? Come on.
So on Monday, April 15, 2024, it's just a regular Monday for us. I get dressed, I put on my shoes, put on Chopper's harness, and we're going out for our regular walk. We're finishing the last 2 blocks of our walk on our way back home. I see a lady walking her dog like ahead of us on the street, but she's on the other side. She's on this side, we're on this side. She's way ahead, we're behind. But we've seen dogs on walks before, literally on the other side of the street. We've never ever had a problem. So I'm not thinking much about it. But I do stay far behind just in case. And me and Chopper are walking quietly. It's normal. He's sniffing the grass and everything is normal. But then I see the dog that was ahead of us turn around and look at us. I immediately got a really bad gut feeling. So I turned me and Chopper around. But as soon as I did that, I turned back around to look at this other dog and he was already barking and running straight at us. This dog was a pit bull and the lady that was walking him, I guess she wasn't strong enough to hold her dog back. She was holding her leash, but he pulled and then she let go of the leash. So this dog was essentially just free. Nothing was holding him and he bolted at Chopper. And before I knew it, this dog was on top of Chopper, biting his neck. This lady comes trying to run back and trying to get her dog. It was just literally me and her on the street. And so we're both screaming, please help, help us, help us. Moments later, some neighbors came out. They're looking, they look like they want to help, but there's not much that they could do because this was a 70 to 80 pound, really big, aggressive pit bull on top of Chopper, biting him. And I understand it's a really scary and dangerous situation. So I jump on this pit bull, grab his legs from behind, try to wrap myself around him, trying to pull him off of Chopper. And as I'm holding him from behind like this, trying to pull him off, I see Chopper just getting mauled and bleeding in multiple places. The darkest thought came to my mind that if this continues and that if I cannot get this dog off of Chopper, that I might be losing Chopper on that day. And it was so scary. So I start crying and I start screaming out, someone please save my dog. Someone please save my dog. And so while I'm still behind him like this, the owner of the dog, she's trying to latch. Sorry, I'm shaking. Oh my gosh. Okay. So while I'm holding this dog down, this owner is trying to put her leash back on her dog, but she's struggling. She cannot get it on and she's like, I can't get this thing on. Someone help. I can't get it on. Please. Someone, I can't get it on. And so I'm right next to her, and so I grab the collar and I can tell why she had a really hard time. It was really hard to get that collar on. And I noticed that it was like a buckle. The middle part of the buckle was broken, and so I look at it and I'm literally praying I hope this collar will go on even if that part is broken. I'm holding on with everything that I have to try to buckle this in because I knew that this was the only hope for, to get Chopper out of there. Finally, when I got it on, one of the bigger guys, neighbors, they were finally coming to pull on this collar and able to pull him, pull the dog back a little. So since I was holding the dog's legs from behind and then they started pulling on the collar on the top part, they were finally able to get the dog off of Chopper for a little bit. Chopper gets out from underneath and I remember holding the pit and I was like, someone please, someone please, someone please take my dog and run away. Please take my dog, run away and save him. Please just go. Well, so more neighbors come and they're holding the collar now, so we have a better grip of this dog. Once I felt like it was, you know, like safe enough, I let go of the dog's behind legs. I get out from underneath and I run to Chopper, and thankfully this really nice neighbor, she's a very kind lady. She opened the doors of her home and she said, "Hey, come into my house right now. Get in my house right now." So I grabbed Chopper and me and him run into her house. We closed the door. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Chopper. What are you bleeding from? Oh my gosh.
But this was the other dog. He was totally unharmed.
There was people still outside. My fiance comes. The cops were called, but it took them a while to come. And even when they came, it felt like they didn't even care, which is extremely frustrating. So the report was filed, and then we rushed to the emergency room for Chopper.
This was us at the emergency vet, and because Chopper was on high alert, they had to make him sleep. They also had to shave off his fur to see how bad it was. They saw multiple bite marks and lots of scratches.
I just felt so bad for Chopper. Thankfully, Chopper has a lot of fluff on him, which I think really saved his life, but still, he still suffered a lot of damage.
I also went to the hospital to get checked out, but thankfully I'm okay too. I didn't get bitten, but these are from restraining her dog.
While I'm sharing this story, I also just want to say I am not upset with the pit. I know the stereotypes. I don't like stereotypes. I know that pit bulls can be really good dogs. Chopper has literally met one at the park and played with them, and it was a friendly pit. What I'm really upset with is the irresponsible owners. With every dog, there is a responsibility to train them, socialize them, have the right leash, harness, gear, whatever you need to protect your dog and, you know, others outside, especially in public. And I think at the bare minimum, this person should have been able to physically handle their dog, hold their dog back, because that would have prevented all of this from happening. Peppa, leave him alone. He went through a lot today, baby. Chopper went through a lot.
Just checking up on him.
Peppa's actually looking really concerned.
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys, I think pets are so special because I feel like they knew something was wrong with me because they stayed by my side to try to comfort me. Even while I was filming this, Nami came. I love you, buddy. You okay, Chopper? You okay, Peppa?
I love you, Chopper. Chopper, I love you.
Are you guarding the dog for us?
Huh? How you doing?
Everybody's here.
I think dogs are like four-legged children, and they need good parents to help them become good. Unfortunately, this pit didn't have a good, responsible owner. Irresponsible owners are the problem here. What happened to me and Chopper on Monday was not a dog fight. People call a dog fight. No, it was not a dog fight. Me and Chopper was behind, minding our own business, quietly. Chopper sniffing grass. This was unprovoked. Really just scary, and I never imagined anything like this could happen to us. And if it could happen to us, it could literally happen to anyone. I can't imagine if it was a smaller dog.
So I'm sharing my story because I want to remind pet owners how important training, socializing, and having proper gear is. I also just want everyone to be safe because even if you're doing the right things, you don't know if the other owner is. We just really hope this won't affect Chopper because he loves other dogs, but we'll do everything we can to help him get through this. If you guys want daily updates, you can follow them on Instagram at Beppo and Chopper or me at HankTW. Please stay safe.